Hello, and welcome again with another video from Big Mama Joe's Fish and Fish. I'm Big Mama Joe, and welcome. And as you can hear, I still have the cold. Cold. Well, excuse me for coughing or sounding a bit like I'm underwater. Well, it fits the video. Again, today we're gonna have a look at the large aquarium, and today we're gonna put in the spotlights the geophagus. And you know, I had many discussions over which kind of geophagus this is, because there are so many different species, and actually, I don't know. So this is, I will call him Bob, because he's always grumpy. Bob the Oscar. And again, he's asking for food. Uh, sorry, stretching his mouth. So for you who are watching, oh, don't mind the water. There's still some debris of the feeding, and yeah, well, because I have the cold, I need to do the canister filters. But sorry, I don't feel that well. I still run a fever, so I will make a video for you. I shot this morning, and after that I will go back to my warm, cozy bed. This is a giant gourami. She loves to eat carrots, and it's a he. I was a sheep. This is a clown loach. She's a very big loach, and the funny thing, I dreamt of her last night. That I was standing in the water and she passed me by, and they have this spikes underneath the eyes. I don't know if you know that. And she stung me with it. But it was not on purpose. Well, I dreamt it last night. I don't know why, but oh, look at this. He's gonna stretch his mouth, and it's large. They can stretch it very far. There it goes. I made it on slow motion for you. Look at it. The skin is almost transparent. Beautiful to see. Would be weird though if that part of the fish wasn't there. The Starry Night. This is the male, and he didn't turn on all his stars, only partially. Mrs. Starry Night is in front of him, and he always looks grumpy. And if you can see, no, he doesn't have a fungus on his mouth. He had, I don't know, something happened in a fight, and it got somehow dislocated, or something went wrong with the mouth, and it never uh, grew back properly. But he doesn't mind, and he's eating properly. But again, the geophagus, is there anyone watching who knows which one this is? Because I called it the Surinamensis, but now I also see the Iporanensis. Jeez, sorry, all those names. Um, they also look like the ones I've got, and I didn't bought them, so we got them as a donation, and I think it was a long time ago though, and they were all babies. And if you, well, hello, Mr. Starry Night. He is beautiful though, but a very, very grumpy fish, as you can see. His eyes also look grumpy, not only his mouth. But so we got them from somebody who donated them, and he also got them, but it were too many, so he brought them to the rescue. So I just don't know what kind it is, and so if you can help me out, I would love that. There's our big stunner, the tilapia from Tanzania, and look at the big eel again. Whoosh! So you got a sand bath. And this setup, again, it's temporarily. because I don't like this stone, but this was the largest um, tile, nature tile. I don't know how you call it. Um, I could use to make a cave big enough for all the big eels. And I also love this guy. This is also the guy who's messing up everybody's fins because he is in breeding mode, and that's why he has all the black stripes. And he is a hybrid between a Texas cichlid, green Texas, and I think a Hogabomorum. I think something like that, and it was by accident. And but we love the hybrids. I know some people they're against hybrid fish. For me, I just love almost all kind of fish, and even though it was an accident, we kept 3 of them, and the rest we sold. And well, I think they're great, great, great fish. And again, the Geophagus, look at it. He's almost as big as the Oscars. These are the males, and they have this beautiful iridescent blue all through the body, but also in the fins, and even purple. Oh, the Jack Dempseys. Love them. I really love the blues. Not that they have the blues, but the blue coloration in fish. Even though if you see the jaguar, he also has this blue sheen across his fins if he wants to breed. I really like it. Yes, I really like the blues. So here is the big stunner again. And again, yesterday I also shot a video, and he's not into his reds the last couple of days, but he's into the blues. But he's beautiful. He is beautiful. He's doing good. He's really doing great. And oh, I love, 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 love him. This giant gourami, it is such a gentle soul. And if I could, and also with a lot of fish, if I could, I would hug it. Well, not gonna do that, but if I could. And in the beginning, he didn't want to eat. He was very frightened, and now he's eating, and he likes orange fruit, like this carrot I just threw him. There are some of the jaguars. Well, there are, I think, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh, I don't know, really. Well, that's bad. I think 9? No, more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also see 5 in front. I think maybe 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 11 or 12 we've got. And they're doing great, as you can see. And they're very peacefully among each other. And it's great to see a big school of them. It looks so natural, I think. Yeah, I really think it looks natural. Like if you go to their um biological habitat, and you will see more than one jaguar. I love it. I love them. And the big fire eels and the tire track eel and the spotted eel are still underneath the big plate, stone plate. Sorry. Sorry. And I thought, my first thought was, let's film the big eels, but they don't. Well, they don't feel like coming out, so we do the geophacus because they are all up and about, and they are very active this morning. So, well, let's put them in the sunlight, spotlight. Well, spotlight with sunlight is also okay. And normally clown loaches, you keep them in groups, There was a group, and then something happened. Something came into the water, and a lot of them died. She's the only one left. Well, we called her Mother because she was the biggest one, and I don't know really if it's a she, but she's the one that's left, and she's doing great. At a later time, I will buy some more um, clown loaches. I want to make something like um, another big aquarium with a lot of flow, and I will put in different kind of loaches. So then will also buy a new school of clown loaches, so she won't be alone anymore. Everybody is stretching their mouth this morning, and can you see? Oh, I love the coloration on the geophagus. Phaguses? Geophagus? And these are all males, and the smaller ones that there, yep, in front of you are the females. He bumped his head, and he has a little wound. But I think the geophagus, I think we've got 30 or so in there. He is still asking for some food. Let's give him a carrot. Come on, get it. No. Or he didn't see it, or it was like, no, I just want to hang. You see the blues in the here on top in the jaguar? Beautiful. And this again is our hybrid. And I love him also so much because if you look at his face, I will see if he comes back again. He has such adorable eyes. Some fish like the starry night, they look grumpy, no? And the geophagus, well, they look a little bit like they don't have a care in the world or something like that. And the hybrid, he has such a sweet look to him. Well, uh, he is not behaving quite sweet at the moment because he's nibbling everybody's fins because he made a pit for a missus, but there is no missus in this tank. So well, we'll see. But I have two males. They're quite large. They also have this big round body. They're very chunky fish. Like Oscars are chunky, they are also chunky fish. Look at them. Everybody stretching their mouth again, and also the coloration on the geophagus. The fins can go from black to red to um, almost orange kind. And the hybrid he can grow a beard. Then his all the downside of him will go totally black. Wow, I love this fish. I can just sit down in front of the aquarium and just sit there for really hours. Just pour myself a glass of wine, have some music, or not even music, but some nice music, and just sit down and watch my fish. And we've got a lot of aquariums in the rescue, but and I love to sit in front of all of them. I really do. And I think that's a good thing, so you can keep an eye on them, and then you know what's going on in your aquarium. Look, oh, it's gone. This one, the geophagus on the bottom. Now he has this black stripe across his fins. Hello, buddy. Hi. Oh, I love him. As you can see, well, it's not whiskers, but his dorsal fins from the giant gourami, they are a little bit crooked because when I got them, they were bitten off. Oh, here we have the clown knife. This is the smallest one. Look at them. I just threw in some pellets, I think. Yeah. And look at the bump. And if you um how do you say it? If you see the fish right now, it fits in your screen. But if you take the fish out of the water, it's very large. It's big. It's really one of the monsters. And I never thought he would grow so big. But he's a big boy. I know Texas cichlids can grow quite large, but I didn't know they would. I mean, it's in his blood, but I didn't know that they would get this big. And I love the shape of his face because it looks like he has this snout like a dog. Oh, this is the big clown knife, and I love how he has these hearts on side of his body. And he's also large. He's a big chunk of meat. Everybody's looking for some leftover pellets. You're too late for the fish? Oh, alright. So the big clown knife is looking for fish, but or leftover fish. And this smaller one is coming right in front of him. And the funny thing is, well, they also call it million dollar knife fish. And normally, or I think, is it normally or probably? No. What's the right word? They used to have 6 dots. So the million is with 6 zeros. But I don't know um, if only the knife fish with the 6 dots are the proper one, if you know what I mean. Well, I still like them even with 4 dots or a trillion dots or whatever. I like them and I think they're quite quirky and I also like quirky fish. There's our big boy. And look at all the different kinds of blues he has. I really love it. I really love it. And like the jaguars, you know, sorry, also the geophagus, a lot of fish can put on stripes. Or they don't call it stripes, they call it bars, I think. And I was wondering why bars? Maybe you know, maybe you can tell me. Oh, I also saw that Chana was a little bit scratched up, a little bit. But that can also be because if somebody's picking a fight, the other fish get a little bit spooked and they just um, quickly swim towards every direction and maybe scratch themselves against a rock or some wood. Look at my love, my let's call him the love clown knife because of his hearts. Hmm. And this is also such a gentle giant. He almost doesn't fit in the screen. Can you see it? Just barely. Yeah, or otherwise I have to go farther away. But yeah, Chana again. She's just cruising, and no, I'm uh, I'm gonna wrap this up because my throat is hurting. Luckily, I don't have corona, but I'm just sick. So I want to say thank you for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have the time, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell. I would like that. Well, just see, it's all up to you. And have a very, very nice day. Bye bye. Love you all.